So the whole intention of creating this podcast was because education marketing is a topic that is not freely discussed, especially in India. There is dearth of material for people to learn from. When I started in this space, I was fortunate enough that I've lived in US, I've worked there, and that helped me understand higher education marketing a lot by seeing the colleges and universities over there and by experiencing it firsthand. But when I came here, a lot of my team members who were early recruits had an incredibly tough time understanding the difference between marketing a product from, say, an FMCG background. It could be any product, whether a car, whether anything else, as opposed to marketing a university, a college, or a school. There is a major difference because everyone who wants to buy from you is not a customer. There is something called as a perfect student, there is something called as a perfect parent, and for each school, each university, it is different. So they had multiple questions like that. They also had very specific questions as, on a university's website, what do we actually go ahead and put? What are those top 5 things that you can go put on the landing page? While for any other industry, there is tons of material. There are courses designed behind this. There was absolutely no research. Again, coming back to the Indian context, there was absolutely no research on what should go on your homepage. And then you have bodies like UGC, CBSE who do not care. Neither do they understand, I would say, technology very well, website layouts very well, coming up with their own requirements. Mandatory disclosures need to be there, this and that. You have to put the entire list of faculties on your website. So there was so much confusion around it, and my team itself was so confused that I decided that this podcast is going to help anyone who's, say, building a website for their university or college, or even managing social media pages, deciding what sort of ads to run and what should the communication be. So we can have an open conversation about that. People can actually ask me questions, and I can get people who have experience in higher education marketing to actually come and share their thoughts and insights with everyone. So it just not benefits your college, but the entire community at large, because as the community grows and people understand what really works, what doesn't, they will be able to really lift the standard of education marketing itself in the country, right? And we are in for a very tough time. Universities of US, Australia, England, they've already started heavily focusing and investing in the Indian subcontinent. They are coming with their online courses, they are coming up with hybrid courses. So Indian universities no longer are in competition with just each other, right? That barrier of price that higher education had for students going to US is no longer going to be there, or is significantly reduced, right? You can today get a online US degree for about 4 or 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs maximum, right? And that really, and the degrees are good. There is quality content there. So Indian universities have to up their game. They are feeling that pinch. These are viable alternatives that are popping up. More universities are there, more courses are coming up. So there is a definite need. It's just that it's not talked about. We still think that this is something hush and marketing is supposed to be looked down upon. 4 years back, I have faced that a lot. But today it's the need of the hour. And if you want to survive, whether you are an IIT or you are a regular college, neighborhood college, you need to do some kind of marketing.